afternoon, everyone. My name is Tina Mancini, and I'd like to welcome all of you. Today's speaker is Bill Pachaki, otherwise known as the Pet Health Guru. Bill holds a degree in animal science. He is co-founder, CEO, and co-owner of Biovance Animal Health. Bill has over 45 years in the animal health industry and is known nationally for his expertise in pets and nutrition. He is also the owner of Fiesta Pet Deli here on the east side of the mall across from the Antique Mall, and co-hosts an internet radio show called Pet Health Cafe. It airs Health Cafe Live every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. with a podcast on iHeartRadio as well. In honor of National Pet Cancer Awareness Month. And without further ado, I am happy to introduce you today to Bill, the Pet Health Guru.
Thank you, Tina, for those kind words. Welcome, everybody. We want to get a good start here. As we mentioned, this is a serious subject. It is about cancer. We're going to dispel a lot of myths today. First one is cancer is not a disease. It's a condition. It's basically your body telling you that it's out of balance. It's an environmental disease. We've heard for way too long that it's genetic. There is no genetic link to most cancers. If that were so, we would be born with cancer. We develop it as we go through life because of all the toxins and all the pollution and all the negative energy that we have to be around throughout our whole life. When we look at it, the toxins in the air, in our water, in our foods. Let's start out with the air. When you look up at the sky and you see these nice white lines going across, they're actually spraying us with chemicals, aluminum, mercury, lead, cadmium, and who knows what else, because they don't disclose any of this. That's all raining down on us every day. It's raining down with the rain and it's just settling on us. We're breathing it in all the time. Now, we're down here in South Florida. We get a double dose of both mosquito spray and Zika spray. On top of that, we've got the poisons in our food, the processed foods, all the preservatives, colors, all of that sort of thing. In our water, the aluminum that comes in with the fluorides. We're a toxic mess. And now that's just for us. Now think of our poor canine companions. Our canine companions have got a double whammy. Because not only are they walking on the lawns and on the grass with basically bare feet, and then they come in and they lick their feet. So they're ingesting these same chemicals in the environment all the time. And then we've been sold a bill of goods by the pharmaceutical companies that we have to have our pets on all kinds of vaccines, all kinds of preventive medicines for heartworms and parasites and fleas and ticks. These products basically don't even work, and it's just pouring more and more toxic waste into the body. That's where the cancers start. And of course, the other part of that is the negative energy, all the EMFs and electromagnetics and things of that nature that are around us. Now, when we hear a diagnosis of cancer, we all panic. We all think of it, and we've been taught that it's a death sentence. It's not. It's a condition that we can correct ourselves. And how do we do that? We do it by doing the best we can for a clean diet, for limiting what we put into the body. Because actually, we are the sum, and our dogs are the sum, of everything that goes into their body. So if we got bad food, we got highly processed foods, that is bringing in more toxins. When we then inject them, when we then put medications into them, every single one of these along the line has side effects and is going to create problems. And now when we have a sick animal and we start adding in more and more and more medicines, all of which have warning labels, we have a serious problem. The body just can't take care of it. And of course, a lot of this starts through the liver, the kidney, and the lymphatic system, because those are the filters. That's what's trying to get rid of our waste products. If we don't open those up through the use of good foods and botanicals and herbs, we just keep recirculating all these all day long. Now, when I look at it, you look at the cancer industry. Okay, we're told today that things like fatty tumors are, don't worry about it. Then, when you get old, you just get these fatty tumors. They're not cancer. Basically, every single tumor, every single bump is a sign that something is wrong. When do you want to fix it? When it gets so big and so bad that you're dying? And to be honest, there is no difference between breast cancer and colon cancer and any of the other cancers that are out there, because they're still just a cancer cell. It's just a malformed, aggressive cell. It happens to grow throughout the whole body. The tumors are basically receptacle sites where the body pushes into trying to fight it. That's why when we do surgery and remove a tumor, they come like that, because we haven't gone after the source. We have to go after the source in order to cure it. The body is designed to heal itself. All we can do, you and I, for our pets and for ourselves, is give it the right tools. And that's clean air, clean water, clean food. We don't have a lot of control over the air, obviously, because they're spraying us all the time. We don't have a lot of control over our water. We got a little bit with filtration systems and things like that. But the main area that we have control over is in foods. And when we look at foods, we're also looking at herbs and botanicals as foods, because they're not supplements. They are foods. When our grandparents and our great-grandparents cooked, they knew what season it was, and the herbs and the botanicals and the flavorings we put in were all natural to them. We didn't have all this disease. Most diseases are just nothing more than symptoms, as I said. And there's a lot of solutions. We use a lot of, like I said, different herbs and botanicals to cure the body. You allow the body to cure itself naturally. And on cancer, we've been able to isolate a number of different herbs and botanicals that actually are anti-tumor, anti-cancer, and will help the body actually destroy these tumors and these cancer cells and go back to what's known as homeostasis. One of the latest discoveries that we've had that we can now put into our toolbox, of course, is CBD hemp oil. And a lot of people don't realize how that works. And, everybody's talking about, it's kind of a buzz today, but unless you know really how it works, you can't use it properly. And one of the things that we've discovered along the way is when you use hemp oil, CBD component of hemp oil, basically our system, all warm-blooded animals, have a cannabinoid receptor system, which means at the cellular level, it's going to turn on receptor sites wherever there is pain, inflammation, any kind of abnormality. And it floods that area with hormones, enzymes, stem cells, blood cells, vitamins and minerals, so the body can actually heal. When you reduce down inflammation, and that's the number one thing that CBD is used for, we're going to automatically get healing. You can't heal when you get inflammation. And when we look at most of the prescription drugs, all they're doing is masking that symptom and masking that inflammation, but it's still there. We can feel the pain go away, but the inflammation is still there. So we still got damage being done, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. That's why with prescription medications, they have to keep going stronger and stronger and stronger, because it's not curing anything. When we look at the medical system, it's a system of medicine, not health. We're trying to achieve health. We want our pets to be healthy. We want our spouses to be healthy. We want our kids to be healthy. And our families. We don't want medicine. I don't want the side effects of all that. When you start reading the side effects, it's a scary thing. We actually had a client with fibromyalgia that was on 8 different medications, 3 different opioids. No quality of life at all. The other 5 medications would have mitigated the side effects from the opioids. Now, when we started her on a regimen of herbs, clean food, and CBD, within 4 days she was off all medication. Came in the following week and just could not talk enough about it, how It was the best she felt in 3 years. See, there is no one pill or one solution out there. Because cancer is environmental and it's lifestyle, we have to change the lifestyle. With our pets, what does that mean? Get away from processed food. Real food. The most natural form is best. Because when we look at vitamins and minerals and nutrients that we need, the best source is a live food source. That's the most bioavailable and biodigestible. When we get into processing, even simple cooking, we'll take and break down enzymes and vitamins and minerals into forms that are not usable by the body very well. When we get into buying supplements that are made by pharmaceutical companies, they're all synthetic. The body doesn't recognize them. So that's why real food is so important. And I see a lot of our clients are here and they can attest to a lot of the changes that they saw as soon as they switched over. And it's very, very profound. We've been sold so much marketing and so many lies, basically, that it's devastating. I mean, when we stop and think that the system of medicine is actually causing cancer. A fact that just came out about 3-4 weeks ago on a study, that when you buy that dry pet foods, the little kibbles and stuff like that, that's made basically with, it's held together with glue, and it's made with garbage. And the cooking process is up to 8 to 12 hours. It's breaking down all the food. Well, they also found that that's a known carcinogen. Anything that is cooked till it is brown causes cancer. So, even if you get bread, the crust on the outside of the bread is a cancer-causing agent. When we barbecue steaks and basically burn them, those are carcinogen. However, when we eat it in the most natural form, which would be raw, but most people won't do that, then we have the optimal amount of nutrition. And of course, the other thing that we looked at is we needed to do rotational diets for both ourselves and for our pets, because every food brings different nutrients to the table. Nobody ever got sick from a lack of medicine. Think about that. We're not medicine deficient. We don't get cancer because we haven't ingested enough chemo this week. We have to do the best job we can. And we're pet parents. We're responsible for everything that happens, every vaccine, every pill, every bit of food that goes into that body. And the body's always going to tell us what it needs. In our case, we can at least pick and choose. Our kids can at least tell us. The dogs don't speak English or Spanish or any other language except dog. And we don't understand dog. I mean, we think we do, but there are other ways that you can tell. Like, you put down food and they don't eat it up right away. They're telling you, hey, that's not what I want today. Even if we're on a diet. You put down kibble every day, something think. If I can give my pet parents the ultimate challenge. Okay? You want to know what your dog goes through when you feed dry food? For 1 week, I want you to pick any cereal you want. I don't care what flavor it is, sugared, unsugared. That's all you can eat for 1 week straight dry. You know that the average person can't even get through the first bowl? And if you do get through the first bowl, you won't get another one? Your body will not allow that. It's telling you, this is wrong. So that's an important thing, as we look at it. Let's look at what they would eat in nature. What would we eat in nature? We wouldn't have microwaves. Dogs certainly don't have. Wolves don't have microwaves or stoves or even refrigeration. Our body is designed to heal. And cancer cells are no different than any other dysfunctioning cell in the body. When we get diabetes because our sugars are out of balance, not because of a lack of insulin, although the medical community wants us to hear that. And when I was driving in this morning, I was listening to a radio report, and they were talking about vitamin D. And then when they tested type 2 diabetic people, they find there's a lot of insulin in the body. It just can't be used because we're not making the enzyme and we don't have the vitamin D that we need. And if you don't have that, it's not turning on those receptors. Again, CBD oil is one of the things that we use this for. It's good for all animals, people as well. There's no such thing as pet CBD and people's CBD. It's all the same. It's the same thing with food. There's no such thing as pet food in nature. dog food, cat food, bird food. It's either food or it's not. And the animals and the creatures will eat what's appropriate for them. They seek it out. You know, you never see a pack of wolves stalking a cornfield or picking apples. You know, and you won't find cows going out and trying to chase down a rabbit to eat. They're very, very specific of what they eat, and they follow. Nature basically given us everything we need. We just have to open our eyes and our minds to be able to understand that. Now, a couple other things. So one of the things we want to do is be proactive in our approach to keeping disease away. Again, like I said, clean air, clean water, clean food. Don't get complacent, because it's easier to dump something out of a bag rather than to prepare a meal or have to use things like food preparation and things like that. Okay? Now, some of the questions that I've gotten over the years: what kind of cancers do dogs and cats get? Well, basically, the same ones that we do. Because like I said, there's only one cancer. It just happens to be where it lands. So when oncologists are looking at the cancers, because it's growing on the pancreas, it's pancreatic cancer. If it's in the bone, it's bone cancer. No, it's still just cancer. And the approach is identical no matter what it is. The quest for a single pill for a certain type, that's a fallacy. It always has been and always will be. What kind of tests do they determine cancer? Well, of course they use, scans and blood tests and things of that nature. But generally speaking, on our dogs, most of the cancers appear as tumors. Well, as soon as you see that first tumor starting, you better take action, because we don't know how much more is going on the inside. I don't need to spend several $1,000s on testing to tell me, what's in the pancreas. I'm going to treat it the same way anyway. I'm going to clean up that diet. I'm going to detoxify that body. Now, are biopsies necessary? No. Biopsies actually create havoc with the body, because the body has a very simple way of protecting itself. As soon as I put that needle in, if I'm doing a needle biopsy, or take a tissue sample, I'm cutting the body. The body automatically goes into fight or flight. That sets off the whole adrenal system. So number one, the blood work is always tainted. But number two, now the body is too busy fighting that site to work on the cancer. Back in the 1990s, I lost my father to cancer. He went in for a simple operation when he retired. And it never healed. So the doctor said we have to bring him back in. They thought he had an ulcer. Well, they did exploratory surgery. Well, when they cut him open, they found cancer. And they closed him back up. He never came out of the hospital. It was the last time I saw him alive. Now, that started my quest on this. And what we thought back in the 1990s and before was that when air hits cancer, it makes it grow faster. Actually, it's the total opposite. And when I put that knife in and cut down through there, the body took all the resources it was fighting that cancer with and started to devote it to healing that scar. And if you've ever had a cut, especially a little bit deeper cut, you know, and I know I've got dog people here, so probably even a dog bite, that area is inflamed and red for months. Yes, the bleeding stopped. Yes, you got a scab on it. Yes, that scab fell off. But you still have the spot, and it's not healed yet. Well, that could be 6 months, 8 months of healing that could have been going to protect you from other things. Chemotherapy and radiation. We hear our vets talk about that a lot, and of course our doctors talk about that a lot. Just so you know, FDA says, in their own statistics, chemotherapy is effective 3% of the time. That's a 97% failure rate. So why do people and their pets have to have 5, 6, 10 different chemo treatments if it works? And it's not cheap. And it's poisoning, and it's indiscriminate killing of cells. And when I talk about indiscriminate talking, of cells, killing of cells, I read a fascinating study a few weeks ago that we've all been taught when we have a cut, the core peroxide to sterilize it, get rid of the germs. Okay? Well, what they found is when we use peroxide, we're actually killing all the cells around that as well. It slows down the healing. In nature, what would we use? What would we find in nature for that? How about raw honey? So there's a lot of different things we can use that way. By the way, raw honey as well, for those of you people that may have cancer or suspect you have cancer. You know, cancer is fed by sugar, carbohydrates. Actually, you can use raw natural honey as your sweetener, and it will not spike your blood sugar levels, and it will not feed the cancer. Okay, and of course, you know, the CBD oil, like I said, that's the good part of it. Different herbs like Palmiaco, turmeric, excellent, boswellia, which is frankincense. You know, there's so many good natural things out there. So, you know, we really have a whole plethora of different components that we can use from nature that are inexpensive and work. Okay, we're running out of time here. I wanted to just put a couple things out there. Number one, you got pets, we're going to have.
Louder.
We're going to have our blessing of the pets down at Fiesta Pet Deli at 2 o'clock. Okay, bring your pets down, that sort of thing. We have our Reverend here with us, right here in the front row. And we thank you for coming by. We also have goodie bags for all you that have attended, with discounted coupons. We have other goodies down in the store, discounted merchandise. On the cancer, we have our raffle baskets and that sort of thing. The proceeds of that is going to Tri-County Animal Rescue. So we're helping out in the community as well. We do a lot of that all along the way. Also, for those of you that don't have pets and don't think you should be buying your herbs and botanicals in a pet food place, we do have a new store down here in the mall called Wealth of Health with Tina. So you can get all your CBD and herbs and natural foods and that sort of thing, and feel very, very confident that you're getting the very best quality. I want to thank Fiesta Deli and the Festival Marketplace Mall for hosting this event. I want to thank Tina for her gracious introduction and all the hard work she did. Same with Patty, my marketing director. It's a lot of work to put these things together. I get to do all the easy stuff, just stand up here and talk, which I do all day long anyway. But, we'll be available for questions, and we've got some fabulous offers going on at both stores. So take advantage of today. There's extra discounts, there's extra couponing, and things of that nature. And I thank you all for showing up and being here. Thank you.